What is going on, guys? God bless y'all. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I'm very excited because in today's video, guys, well, it was a very stormy day on this one, but we are heading to Mazda of Mesquite, where I had the opportunity to work on a brand new Mazda 2026, and we're going to be doing a paint enhancement on this vehicle to get it ready to be delivered to a client. So stick around, it should be a fun one. So let's go. All right, you guys, so the first thing I want to do with this vehicle is tape it. This thing has so much trim all over the vehicle, so to be safe and make sure that we have a successful delivery to the client, tape the vehicle. So that's what I'm doing first before I even wash it. I like to tape the trim. I don't know, I've always liked that route better. So I'm just using some panel prep, wiping the plastic and a little bit of the paint as well, so we can make sure that it'll have that nice bonding. So that's what you're seeing here. So the condition of this paint, you know, I guess it's like every normal brand new car that you're purchasing from the dealership. Has some water spots, nothing crazy, but it does have a lot of minimal scratches and stuff like that. So that's kind of how the paint looks. All right, you guys, so on this day, it was raining a lot. And washing the car outside was not an option. So we had to go to some rinseless washing. Can you believe that? We did a rinseless wash on this vehicle. And as you're seeing, we're just spraying this whole vehicle very quickly. And then we are gonna come back and we're gonna begin the wash process. And you're gonna make sure that the brush is on the verge of dripping. Again, on the verge of dripping. As we continue testing out the perfectly safe brush, well, that is what we're gonna be using on this vehicle. And I'll be very honest, I'm putting this thing through anything and everything as much as possible to truly get a good feel for this and give you guys my honest feedback. I know some of you guys have been inboxing me, blowing them up, hey, what do you think about it? And I keep telling you, I don't know, I'm still testing. I'm not gonna tell you what my honest opinion is because I'm really testing this thing out before I give you guys my honest feedback or my honest opinion on it. You guys, now that we have successfully washed the vehicle, I want to show you how the paint looks after. Now, I don't know about you, but after seeing this paint, what's your honest input on the brush? Now for the polishing stage, right? The initial, we were gonna go with Coach Chemi P301 as an enhancement. And to be very honest, this is the first time here and I wanted to make sure to deliver the best I could. So we ended up going with Coach Chemi P601 as our all-in-one, paired with the Max Shine 15mm polisher and the medium cut foam pad from, I forget the company, but it's the orange one with the edge guard. So you already know what brand that is. But that's kind of what we're doing here. So on this vehicle, it had like some tree sap or something caked onto the paint. I couldn't find my plastic razor blades for the day. So I just went and grabbed one of my business cards and kind of just removed it like this. And for those who have the Milwaukee lights, guess what? It can also be a polisher stand. At this point, now that we have successfully polished the vehicle, I like to come and always, for me, I call it a topper, just like a gloss booster to add on top of any polish I do. And we're using Clean by Pans V2 spray sealant, I think it is, which I have my honest opinion on there. I've been testing it out in a couple of vehicles already, but that's what I like to use. Any type. I could use ceramic gloss, I could use gloss booster from Kataba, but for this scenario we're using Clean by Pans V2 spray sealant. Bruh, this sucker has 146 miles. This sucker's new.
Impressive. Oh man, it looks so much better, dude. It's like you can't see any of that stuff anymore.
Yeah, it'll be very minimal.
Yeah. Gosh, I hate to even drive it in this weather. I wish you'd come here.
We took the covers off the pillars. They had a slight like scratches on them, so I polished those out.
Thank you.
But other than that,
better. Perfect, man. You are the man.
If you are still here watching this video, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching today's video. You're gonna get just obviously the final look on this vehicle. From beginning to end, this vehicle was a very easy process, right? Nothing that was crazy, other than just get this thing cleaned out, get it ready for delivery for the clients, and you know, satisfy them right at the end of the day. But before I end this video, I want to give a huge shout out, a huge thank you to Mr. Jose Garcia from Mazda of Mesquite for thinking of me and giving me an opportunity to showcase my work to the dealership. And I'm happy to say that after they saw the vehicle, I'm happy to say that I got the opportunity to be one of the few to get some of these vehicles when it's needed. So I'm very excited for that, and you know, more opportunities hopefully open up for me on that part. But overall, the process was very simple. It was just a vehicle that had some scratches, blemishes. The pillars were pretty caked, so we did like a two-step on the pillars just to kind of clean them up as well. That was one of their main things, was the pillars, and we definitely delivered on kind of their concerns. Overall, this project took about 3 hours from beginning to end, and it was really a fun project. Even through the storm and everything, I was happy that I was able to do this inside. But anyways, hey, I hope you guys have an amazing week. Thank you so much for watching today's video. As always, God bless you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.